Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna wait till some people get in before I get to talking. I know I haven't been on in a while, y'all. So bear with me. I don't know if I can get my little banners up. But anyway, haven't been on here in a while. What's up, YouTube? I found something that I was really interested in. I found something that I was interested in looking into. So, but no, I wanna have a conversation with y'all. What's up, Nene? I want to have a conversation with y'all. Hey, Miss Beverly. And I'm sorry it was last minute because I didn't know I was gonna be on. I'm trying to get back into the whole swing of YouTube again. Yeah. I don't know if y'all know YouTube make me nervous. YouTube really makes me nervous. So I'm trying to get back into the whole swing of coming back on and just speaking about just random topics because I have had so much that I wanted to talk to y'all about and just share my thoughts and opinion. And I just don't. So I definitely think I'm gonna start doing that more. I definitely think I'm gonna start doing it a little bit more because yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And so let me just start off by saying, so y'all know we found out that Jamie Foxx was actually in a rehab. He's actually in a rehab facility in Chicago. So, thank God that we do know the truth. We know what's going on because I felt like, why didn't y'all just say that? Why wasn't it just said that, okay, he went to the hospital and immediately after the hospital, he went to rehab versus saying, just letting all of this, just letting everything stay hidden from the public and letting all these different rumors go about, which we're going to kind of talk about today. We're going to get off into some stuff. And I already know what some of y'all thinking, like, well, Malika, I feel like this is deeper. I definitely think it's deep. I definitely think it's deep. And when people tell me this is deeper than you think, I don't think people understand how deep I can go. So challenge me. Challenge me. And on top of that, I have, I have just a little, not a lot, but just a little insight as to how a lot of things go far as in the streets, far as with record labels, far as, just because of, people I know, people that I'm related to, things like that. So I have a lot of stuff that I can bring to the table. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of me just keeping my stuff and just talking amongst my friends and my little private circles, I might just share my thoughts. I might just start sharing my thoughts a little bit more. But I wanted to give people some time to get in because I want us to talk about Jamie Foxx. But so, okay, yeah, it's turned out that he is in a rehab facility in Chicago, following a health scare that nobody really knew what was going on, because we wasn't really the beginning. So I got like a little clip that I want to listen to us the different things that was said. Let me also say this too, y'all. I'm testing my internet in this particular place because I don't know. So if my sound is not good, let me know. Whenever my sound goes out, please let me know. Too much. Hi, G Money. Yeah, I honestly, I think that it's definitely deep, and I definitely think that it's something that's going on, and that was kept. Because remember, I told y'all they have a private sector in the world, and they also have a public sector. If you are a part of the public, it's only so much you gonna know being a public, being a part of the public. if you are, in private circles, in certain circles, and you are a part of a private life, what they call private, you may know, more than what the public know, right? Can y'all hear me good? Drop a one if y'all can hear me. Drop a one if y'all can hear me. But I definitely think that, it's definitely deeper than what people think. And I definitely think that his daughter, him and his daughter have a lot of business ventures, a lot of business things that they have been doing together. So I think that, everything that she was putting out and saying was pretty much, also like a PR type of move. If y'all get what I'm saying, like she was like letting y'all know, okay, my dad is okay. But at the same time, it was given like PR. It was given all business. It was given, oh, and yeah, and by the way, we got a new, we got a new project coming up on the way. However she worded it, I don't remember. But anyway, so to me, it was kind of given, the stuff that she was saying, it was kind of like a little PR, and I say it was, more of that because, I know when dealing with public relations, I know that they will tell the public whatever it is they want the public to know. Period. They gonna tell the public whatever it is they want them to know. This is besides the point. But let me just say, because I know, maybe that might be a topic for a different day. I don't know. But trust me, they will tell the public whatever every celebrity, they all have PR reps. And if you really like a part of, it could be family members. Like if you're a part of a management team, you can go on record and you can put this out there, and that's just what it is. And you see what I'm saying? So I just feel like personally, we speaking as the public, was not given exactly what was going on with Jamie. We wasn't. We was given some PR information. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry, just, pray for him. And that was that. So, like I said, I want to just kind of like, watch this video real quick, watch this clip of this video, kind of speak on this a little bit. And also I want to get off into the Diddy rumor, like really heavily get up into the Diddy rumor. Because I know a lot of people saying, it's surrounding Diddy. I think it's even deeper than that. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. But we're gonna listen to that video. And we're going to break down exactly what he said, because another thing I realized, a lot of people haven't been saying what he said about Diddy and a secret party. So we're going to get off into all that real quick, okay? Let's watch this video real quick and let's talk about it. If y'all can't hear it, drop me a 2, because I want to make sure my sound and everything is on. And if y'all got good, y'all can hear everything, drop me a 1. If the sound is bad or y'all can't hear the video, drop a 2. I'm going to be looking in the chat. All right.
Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
I've had an episode of that. Really? So when he was talking about, I went in for 2 pills and 7 pills, that's real.
Oh, you got a gun. Oh, look at me. You got a gun and shit.
Can't you die from 49?
The laughter and joy of every household, Jamie Foxx is in trouble. The recent incidents involving him have set the entertainment industry into a worried frenzy. But the life threat he received while filming had many nasty rumors flying around. Some even state that the gifted celebrity is in the middle of a feud with some mafia people. As unbelievable as it may sound, there is nothing impossible in this satanic industry. We've got all the nitty-gritty details of the events, so let's get into it. Eric Marlon Bishop, known professionally as Jamie Foxx, has been hospitalized for unknown reasons. It looks like our favorite celebrity suffered from stroke-like symptoms, but nothing more has been released to the media. The cause, damage, and other details are still unknown. Even without the specifics, the rumors state that the emergency was severe. According to reports, Jamie was in Atlanta where he was filming his new film, Back in Action with Cameron Diaz. His medical condition was so bad that family members flew from overseas to be with Jamie. It must have been a life-threatening situation for family members to fly in from overseas. According to TMZ, the actor's absence during the last 8 days of the film has put the film's completion in jeopardy. Jamie Foxx's sudden, serious illness has producers scrambling on his movie set and beyond. and TMZ is getting conflicting information about the movie he was shooting. Back in action, TMZ sources explain that the doctors have decided to keep the actor at the hospital while they run tests and determine what exactly happened to him. However, there are online rumors that indicate Fox suffered a stroke. It hasn't been confirmed by doctors or the family, but we can all tell this is extremely serious. In the wake of the actor's severe condition, fans worry that the film would have to be completed with the help of props cause the actor is unable to do so. Stunt double your clone. Looks like the Jamie Foxx clone is all set up and ready to go in order to finish Jamie's Back in Action movie. Will the real Jamie Foxx...
And I know she kind of talking
I had an
fast.
episode of that.
Oh my God.
So when he was talking about, yo,
hold on. And I know she's kind of talking fast, y'all, but I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that where he was at during the time where it was first stated to us that he was on the scene of his movie that he got coming out in Atlanta when this took place. I heard, differently later on, but that just kind of sparked my interest. And I want y'all to kind of like pay attention to that too.
I went in for 2 pills and the 7 pills. That's real.
Oh, you got a gun? Oh, look at that man, you got a gun and shit.
£1,000 in cash, which translates to roughly $35,000 for the Daily Mail. The source stated that the staffer tried to offer up a Rolex watch as part of the deal. Fox allegedly called the cops on the employee. As if that was not enough, a bomb was found at the location where stunts were scheduled to be done.
A bomb was found. Okay, so also while he was on the set of making that movie, somebody tried to scam him out some money. A bomb was found on the set of the location. And I just want y'all to pay attention to a lot of this stuff right here. Okay, well, we're going to talk about it all. But that just stands out to me.
A source explained the production expected the scene to go off with a bang, but nobody could have predicted it would all be derailed by a bomb. A 24-meter barrier was being erected into the river where the explosion would take place. The bomb was believed to be one of the undiscovered remnants of World War II. It looks like bad luck has followed the film ever since the shoot started. But it does not end here. Another pseudo-bomb was set in place by the actress Cameron Diaz herself. She announced that she will be retiring again after the movie wrapped up. All these events would send anyone into the ER ward. On top of all this, we all know that Jamie has been dealing with substance abuse for quite some time. The celebrity has been very open about his mental health issues.
When we sat down with funny man Jamie Foxx, he surprisingly revealed his own experience with a serious mental episode similar to his friend Kanye West.
I know Kanye don't come from a bad place.
Right.
And when he talked about the drugs, the mental drugs,
all the extra stress must have overwhelmed his already fragile mental state. But when Jamie was having a difficult time, he had his loving sister to take care of him. Unfortunately, his support system was destroyed when his half-sister Denver Dixon tragically passed away. In an Instagram post, Jamie remembered his sister in loving words. "I know she is in heaven now dancing with her wings on. Though my pain is unbelievable, I smile when I think of all of the great memories that she left me." But before he lost himself in his grief, Oprah Winfrey reached out to him. She encouraged him to work and to be the hero in his own life.
I said, "What you mean?" She says, "You got an opportunity to do something great, walk into the history books, and you're blowing it, and I need to help you with it."
Oprah used her contacts and gathered all the great African-American actors in a place and called Jamie there. All of them encouraged him to focus on his career.
So we go in the house, and there's all these old actors, Black actors from...
Coming back to the present, the rumors allege that Jamie has gotten himself involved with some dangerous people. His life has been in danger ever since the shooting started. It is said that the people were fired left and right without any apparent reason.
There's a little bit of shakedown going on, and people are trying to say the Russian mob is involved. Like, what is going on?
Well, recently, Jamie Foxx also had a meltdown while filming. According to the rumor mill, he fired production executives because their performance was not up to the mark. Actress Cameron Diaz has been branded rude after Rolling Stone founder Jan Wetter claimed that the actress once hoped a magazine staffer would get cancer. And there have been rumors about Cameron causing a disturbance on the set as well. The actress's bad personality may have played a role in Jamie's meltdown on top of all the things that have been happening during the film shooting. To add to
Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency.
Every time I pause it, it just skipped all the way back to the beginning. But like he had like a serious meltdown, all type of stuff. It's just not like the whole taping process was stressful. It sounded like to me. So if there was any truth to him having a stroke, I could definitely understand why. It would seem like he would be under so much pressure. I could definitely see why. However, The only reason why I think it's even deeper than that, because I don't understand why does it seem like everything is just, hush. Why the need to be a PR and to just really tell the public basically very little to nothing, basically, instead of just saying, he suffered from some medical complications and he's on his way to rehab or whatever. And when people said something about the stroke, just kind of like, leave it at that. But it's so much being said and it's so much not being said, if y'all get what I'm saying, to where I'm like, something don't feel right. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit more, but yeah. But it would definitely, I could definitely see if that was any, truth to that, why, if he was really stressed out and if there was a lot going on set. Because it's like the whole process, like, I mean, gosh, the act, this was supposed to be, and from what I read too, y'all, I'm gonna just say this real quick. From what I read too, this is supposed to be Cameron Diaz's return back on set. And so it was rumored, or it was said, I read in blogs, that Jamie felt like all the attention was kind of turned towards her. Everything was about pleasing her. And it was a lot of, feud between them two, to where she actually stated, if y'all also read this somewhere or heard this somewhere, let me know. Let me know I'm not tripping. But from my understanding, that it was so much tension between the two actors, Jamie and Cameron Diaz, to where she said that she was gonna walk off and leave and she didn't want to work with him no more. So I'm just saying, that sticks out to me. That sticks out to me. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later. But guys, I want to just do this like real quick breakdown in case everybody don't know, kind of like the full story as to what's going on.
Things that have been happening during the film shooting. To add to that, Jamie has vowed that he will never marry because of his mental instability. Fans believe it takes guts to admit it as a celebrity and not blame it on a woman. At least he acknowledges and understands his moods and mental health issues enough to not want to put that on a woman's back. Most men would just put a woman through hell just to have one. They'd not care about ruining her life. This explains a lot about his long-term marriage abstinence. Good for you, Jamie. I'd wish him nothing but the best. Well, many people are unaware that Jamie did not start substance abuse out of curiosity. When he was a university student, he attended a party where...
And I don't want to even, and I know I keep going on through the video because I don't really want to go off into what he did when he was a teenager or when he was in college. Like, that have nothing to do with me. I can care less about it. If he lived his best life, he lived his worst life when he was in college, that don't have anything to do with where he at today. So I'm not really going to go off into that. And I'm not saying everything in this video is factual. But one thing I do like about this video is she pretty much sum up a lot of his success and his failures too, but a lot of the stuff that Jamie Foxx been fighting with it, including what happened on set right before the medical complication. Okay, but I don't really want to say too much right now, my opinion about this, because I want to save it for later. Y'all know me. Okay, so this was everybody, I'm pretty sure, seeing this. This is the message that his daughter put out when it first happened. She put out a message to everybody and said, we wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. Now, she didn't say his way to the rehab or to the recovery house or to the recovery. She said to recovery. Okay. And so to me, this is a play of words. And I don't care who get mad. Y'all already know I'm gonna speak minds. How many of y'all know out there I'm gonna speak minds? And I don't care who don't like it. It's a play of words. Because if he in the facility, if he went to a rehab facility, that's different than saying, and then, yeah, okay, he on his way to recovery. But that's definitely a play of words. Because remember, y'all, when we first heard the news of what happened, everybody immediately started praying, started worrying. The next thing you know, it was like, okay, well, we just gonna pray for him. But we didn't think it was that deep because we thought that he was immediately on his way to recovery, which means that it's a play of words, because if anybody, man, you would think he on his way to getting better. Like he at home, and he on his, not at home, but on his way home. You get what I'm saying? Like he on his way to being better, but he on his way to a rehab facility. And so to me, like I said, PR. And if y'all understand public relations, if y'all understand that, then y'all will see what I see. That's just period. Y'all will see what I see. And I'm not saying that, because I know a lot of people saying that she lied, because I actually seen other YouTubers that put out videos, saying that Jamie Foxx's daughter lied. And I'm not, these are a lot of, channels that's been doing this for a while, bigger channels than me. I'm not trying to negate what they saying or debate with nobody. But what I'm saying is not that she lied. It's more of PR, because I also am in business with my father. And y'all have to understand, when it comes to business, my father is Eric, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to business, when I'm talking about Jamie Foxx, that's a brand. So basically what she was giving us was some PR. She was telling us something without telling us something. Do y'all get what I'm saying? And I know this because I know from having inside connections what they do in a private sector and what they do in the public. And I think I've been talking about this for the longest. Anybody that's been following me for the longest, I've been talking about, we got to always kind of break into, what I think I'm good at is explaining what goes on in the private to the public sector. And those that have ears and understanding, they'll get it. Those that don't won't even mess with me, because they just be lost. And I'm cool with that. But yeah, so it was just a play of words, because at this point he would have been at the recovery house, right? Or facility. Okay, so these are just like a few rumors and stuff, circulating around the medical complications. And one was that a healthy Jamie Foxx had a stroke on set. Now, like I said, it would be possible if he was in a real stressful environment. Y'all know it. Like, let's just be 1,000. If he was in a real stressful environment, it would be possible for somebody that was real healthy, everybody that say is real healthy, it would be possible for him to have a stroke. And then the reason why he's in this rehab facility is because he had a stroke, just as people said from the very beginning. Hey, that's likely. Right? That's likely. But we got to keep looking. It was also said about COVID-19, and I got some little links on here. I don't really want to get off into these because we already know that it was said he had a stroke on set. If y'all didn't know how they was kind of like linking this to the vaccine is what I should have put. The COVID-19 vaccine, because they saw him with Peter McCall. I can't pronounce his name. But anyway, they saw him with this guy who supposedly came out and said so many athletes are dying from the COVID vaccine or whatever. So that was also a rumor that was circulating that, when people were saying, I just want to put that out there because a lot of people were saying like it's much deeper. So I'm trying to go down a rabbit hole. Right? Y'all know me. I want to go down a rabbit hole and see, what people are saying and kind of like tap into it a little bit and kind of, research it a little bit and see if my spirit leaned towards that or not. But that's something else that was said about the COVID-19 vaccine, which I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know about that. And y'all know we all heard about the Diddy party exposure video that went viral. And let me just say too, okay, that before I actually play that video, and I want to talk about that video, let me just say that video was not the first time that was said. Like, I heard that video years ago. That video just recently went viral once Jamie Foxx got ill. Okay, let's just make sure we all understand that. Once Jamie Foxx got ill, somebody found that video and was like, wait a minute, they automatically put P. Diddy with it because they might have remembered a time when he went and spoke on this particular situation. So that video did not just happen. That video resurfaced and went viral once Jamie Foxx got ill. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody put it in the comments later on, but I could have sworn I seen that video a long time ago, to be honest, y'all. I don't know exactly when, but a while ago. Okay, so we're gonna actually play the video. What did Jamie Foxx say? What did Jamie Foxx say? What did Jamie Foxx say about P. Diddy that will cause P. Diddy to want to take his life? Let's see. Like, let's really watch this video, y'all. I might stop it if I have some thoughts and say something, whatever. Okay, and but before we watch it, number 4 was someone tried to kill Jamie on set. I heard some people saying bad poisoning, and also it could have been anything, like I said, or it could have resorted to number 1, you know, something, him having a stroke on set. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch this video real quick, and let's talk about this video.
And just I'll be like, yo, Fox, nah, I can't. What? Puffs in there. It's kind of, I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, man. Huh? So what I did was I would show up to the party in my little town car. This town, you know, I grabbed me a town car so I could skirt. Puff the SUVs and the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera. The big Canon, like, yo, Puff.
Hey, Lanice, I'm gonna ask anybody that come on here, if anybody that's on here and watch this video, if y'all seen this video, watch it with me and let's talk about it. It's worth y'all watching it again. Watch it with me and let's talk about it. Hold on, let me clear my
I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonzra, whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get the, but at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr.
Now, before I talk about the pool, before I go into the pool party and all that stuff that he's talking about, y'all. So he basically saying he had this big self camera, okay, this big old camera, and he asked Puff permission if he can film him and if he can follow him while he got this not no sneaky camera. He ain't have no undercover camera. He wasn't wired. Okay, and I want y'all to please, by all means, if you want to come against anything I say, you're free to do it. Because I'm basically stopping and I'm talking about what he said out his own mouth. He said he wasn't wired, if he wasn't on no sneak stuff. He had this big old camera in Puff's face, and he asked him, Puff, can I follow you around? Can I record? As a matter of fact, he even told Puff, that thing you just did, do that again so I can get it on camera. Okay, just making sure we all on the same page. Just making sure we all on the same page.
The Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The sex lady. The sex lady. I see Dr. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing, doing their thing, right? And you know what they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D. Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is? Right. Bum, 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 bum.
Beyonce.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And then Andre Harrell, run that back. That's the one right there. That's going to be the one. You just missed that, the ordering of the champagne, the whole nine. Country, get this. If you call me country, I'm going to take country, get this. So I'm filming it. That's the one. That's the record right there. Run it back. So Dr. Ruth Puff dancing, right? All of a sudden I get this, and then I flip the camera this way. There's Demi Moore and some young dude. I don't know who the dude is. So I said, Puff, who that? Oh, that's the young cat. I asked him a question. I said, cool. So I asked Demi Moore, I said, is it cool if I She said, sure, whatever.
So he asking everybody. It ain't like he wired. It ain't like he got no sneak stuff. He is literally asking everybody if he can film them. He got a big butt camera. He telling us that it's big. He describing the camera. And he ain't using his phone. And he asking everybody, is it okay? Do y'all feel comfortable? Can I get you on film? And everybody is like, sure. Okay.
it was probably a wild night. So I watched when they first, got together. So what happened was, I'm following Puff, and his parties were like amazing. We were in Philly one day. I fly to Philly, town car, same business, go up. But Puff say, this party, Playboy, this party right here, I see $1.5 million. I said, nigga, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400, and it will rival this, not in scale, but the people there, because that's how I started. I was the first social media dude. When I would do stand-up, I had cue cards. This is 91. I had cue cards, and I would have people sign and put their pager numbers on it. And I would call during the week. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. So I had 800 signatures, 600 women, 200 guys. So it became a floating party. So when Puff came to LA, he said, yo, Playboy, Saturday morning, make that shit happen. I said, I'm on it. Went into my phones, called 200, because I didn't have a big house, 200 of my best friends, girls that were beautiful, but not tight, but not slutty, just in the daytime. It's daytime. This is my daytime crew.
Now, I want y'all to do me a favor. When he started talking about Puff Daddy and gay affairs and men and all of this stuff, when he started talking about that, point it out to me. Because if this is the video that everybody talking about, I think I missed that. So, because I think it's so deep to where, and I'm talking about what happened to Jamie Foxx. Like, I'm really on something right now. I feel strongly about how I'm going to end this live. I think it's so deep to where we used to going down a rabbit hole and then just taking off with whoever got some type of conspiracy theory that makes sense. And this ain't it, if you ask me, because it don't make sense. Now, I could be wrong because I've listened to this video. I watched this video. If this is the video, please point out to me, because maybe I might have overheard it. Point out to me where he mentioned it, because I heard him say he brought a whole bunch of baddies in, stuff like that, bad numbers. So point out to me where he mentioned about some type of gay thing going on with Puff. All right.
Right? He get there, he goes, that's the girl on this movie, and that's the girl on that. I said, yeah, we all hang out. We ain't got no money, but we all hang out together. I said, look on the table. Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I put on some nice plates and some cola and a picture of the whole line. And it was great. He had a great time. And that was that same party that Pharrell was at. But what I started doing in order to get artists together, I said, Puff, you don't understand. When we watch you from New York, you're bigger than life to us. I said, so the $1.5 million, yeah, you can do that, but it don't matter. Because the New York
homage, he paying them homage. Okay. We all watching the same video. He paying them homage. So he talked about the party that he threw Puff for only $400. He brought some baddies in. He brought some Kentucky Fried Chicken. He told Puff, you paid $1 million some for your party. I'm going to throw you a party that's going to be just as lit, if not better, for $400. He brought some baddies in, had some KFC for him, paid them and paying them homage right now. Please tell me how is this video right here? How I'm not just saying that because I'm not gonna just go along with everybody's theory. I'm actually gonna have some common sense and look into stuff and all of that. So
fitted baseball cap is how much retail?
Like $25.
$25, right?
Yeah.
I said, Puff, what on your head? It's priceless. And I said, now watch this. And I played pong pong ping pong 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 pong. LA niggas was mad. They was like, hey, look here, cuz. Hey, fuck that shit, dog. Fuck that shit, dog. That motherfucker. I said, look, you got these LA niggas gone. And it was moments like that. It was like, and then I had a studio in the back. So every time somebody would come over, I would ask them to drop music there, Puff, Snoop, because I want to get in the music business. But we also started doing this thing called New Music Hour. So any person that came to the house that had a song or could do stand-up with it, you could perform. No one was allowed to boo or nothing like this. Watch you benefited from it. Nick Cannon used to sleep on my...
Okay, so that was all that he talks about with Puffy. And he basically said he carried this thing on where he would basically open up the door to a lot of new artists or a lot of artists, and he would throw them, little parties or whatever. A lot of, they didn't know about it. He mentioned Drake. I seen the same video that y'all seen, and he said that he would, do the same thing that he did for Puff for these other artists. Now, this is the video, if I'm not mistaken. Is it another video? This is a video that's going viral that everybody is saying that caused Puff to go after him, to try to unalive him. And I'm not really understanding why. So before I even jump into really, I guess, kind of explaining what I'm leaning more towards, I wanted to kind of play this video because I'm not understanding why. And there has been other people who have said worse about Puff. There has been other celebrities that have said way worse about Puff.
And just, I'll be like, yo, Fox, man, what?
So we gonna watch this video real quick. Listen to this. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking y'all could see it. Y'all can't even see it. Hold on. I thought y'all could see it. Hold on. Let me see. Nope, y'all still can't see it. Hold on. Let me stop it and restart it. Because I want y'all to understand. Hold on. We got to make it make sense, right? If y'all can't hear it, let me know. Because I don't even know if I even turned the thing on, the volume on. So if y'all can hear it, let me know. Y'all still out there?
That's whack. He's entirely correct. Right. You stood next to Biggie. You put hot on him. That's stand next to the fight if you want. Right? You stood next to Mace. You stood next to Jock. Look, Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere. He's not wrong.
I wasn't in the ad because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy.
Saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC back.
What about what's her name? Jacqueline Wright? What about Jacqueline Wright? Okay, what about 50 Cent? Now, 50 Cent straight up called Diddy gay. 50 Cent straight up said, basically made a gay jokes, talking crap. What about Jaguar Wright, who straight up said some stuff about Diddy? What about, and I know y'all, we can name a bunch of people, even celebrities, that have made jokes about it. What about when Diddy called Nori daddy? And celebrities was talking about that. Y'all hear me? Are y'all out there? Because I'm comparing what Jamie Foxx said in his live video, because we got to make it make sense if we're going to say that, this black man tried to unalive this other black man because of something that he outed him about. What did he out him? What did he out him at? Where did he out him at? It's so many people. We can go on and on and on. I remember an interview I think that The Game did. And he was talking about him.
Street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as the nigga that was with Big L. Yes. Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
She talking about Jay-Z and Diddy.
And taken advantage of artists on his Bad Boy Records label. And now he's setting the record straight once and for all. With his trademark style and swagger, Diddy vehemently denied the accusations, stating, "If you think that I'm a scumbag that will ever steal anything, my name is Diddy Sean Combs. I never took nothing from nobody a day in my life. All I've ever given is the opportunity and more money than a person was making. I'd open up the doors." However, despite his strong words, the controversy surrounding Diddy's business practices refuses to die down. The FBI and rap rival 50 Cent have both accused him, with the help of Jay-Z, of taking out numerous artists in order to profit from their work. It's a heated debate, and the truth remains a mystery. One name that always comes up when discussing Diddy and Jay's alleged misdeeds is the iconic rapper Coolio.
I'm not going off into that, but my point is, y'all, it have been a lot of talk surrounding Diddy. It have been a lot of gay accusations made against Diddy. Now, I do feel like it was a lot of talk, you know, that resurfaced with this new generation talking about Diddy. And I do believe that that's the reason why he got into a relationship with Carisha, because of, you know, that maybe the new generation talking about or questioning his sexuality, especially with, you know, homosexuality and, you know, everything being so flamboyant nowadays and acceptable nowadays, you know. So maybe I personally feel, in my personal opinion, that he found somebody that he can have fun with and also look good with in the public eye, and maybe dumb down his new generation and not have them, you know, suspecting him like the older generation know and have done. So I do believe that there's some truth to him, you know, getting somebody to kind of, you know, stop the talk with this new generation. But I also think that the talk don't really bother Diddy to the point to where he want to unalive somebody, especially another brother maybe in his brotherhood circle. Are y'all there? Do y'all hear me? Are y'all feeling me? Because y'all done got kind of quiet. And I don't want to, like I said, I don't really want to, I'm not trying to come against nobody, but me, myself, personally, I just don't see the connection. I don't see where the connection is between him and Diddy. And I hope this video, now I don't really ask my videos to be shared. I don't care how many people see them, but I really hope this video right here gets seen. Because I really hope people start looking, take their eyes off of this situation right here. Because I don't think that Jamie Foxx life or the opposite would make Diddy would change who he is or his income. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't benefit off of that. The only benefit y'all saying he would get is by saying, "Oh, he's not gonna be talking about me no more. He's not gonna expose." He didn't even expose what he saw at the party. He really didn't. I gather nothing from that video other than the fact that Diddy spent $1 million something on a party that Jamie threw for $400. That sounded even more lit. That's all I got from that whole video. And you had other artists that came out and flat out said, "This nigga gay." I mean, I'm just saying. I done heard 50 Cent say, "This nigga gay." Now that's what I thought I was gonna, you know, go straight to that part of the video. But like I said, this was the last minute laugh. Because I'm like, you know what? I want to talk to my people about this. I want to talk about this. And it's another topic that I want to touch on a little bit later on. I don't want to put it out there now because, yeah, I'm going to wait. But anyway, this was something that I just kind of wanted to touch on because I heard a lot of, you know, talk about that. And so I'm like, well, we forgetting that whatever happened to Jamie, they are telling us happened while he was on set of his new movie. So y'all saying that Puffy had a plug in the Hollywood circle to where he made a phone call and say, "Hey, unalive is that what we saying?" Because I rise for my people, and I'm talking about, you know, my people. I rise for y'all, but we got to make stuff make sense, or I'm gonna be lost. I'm gonna be lost. So I'm going back, me myself personally. I'm going back to where he was last. at when he last, just like we do, y'all. When somebody come a missing or somebody get unalive, what we do? We go back to the last place they was at, the last people that was around them, and we know the last place he was at, and we know there was a lot of tension there. We know it was a lot going on there. We know it was a lot of feuding going on there. We know that there was some scamming going on. We know that it was some bombs being placed there. I don't know if I can speak. Can I say that on YouTube? But, we know all that, right? So for me, I'm like, okay, we need to go back, my people. Like, we need to go back and we need to go look at these people who was on set with him, is what I'm thinking. Because I'm just like, something don't sound right, and for him, and he got, quick care, quick response, cool, and got rushed to the rehab facility. But what rehab facility? And we also know that he have had some mental health. He have actually spoke on some mental health things. And we know Hollywood, y'all, if you piss somebody off or if you don't fall in formation, they gonna ship your ass out to the mental health facility. Or they gonna ship your ass out somewhere to where they can, give you some drugs and try to, whatever the case may be. So we trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out what exactly happened on set. Was he so stressed out to where he had a stroke? Because that could definitely be possible. But if that's the case, then I definitely would like to see some people later on be held accountable. And was he poisoned on set? Like, what happened? But to me, we need to go back to where he was last at. I got one more video I'm gonna play real quick. And like I said, I like to play this video because she pretty much summed things up. And so yeah, let me play this video real quick and we're gonna talk more about it.
He's making a lot of enemies on the set. Several outlets are reporting the actor suffered a major meltdown on set.
Sources are saying that he had an entire meltdown on set.
Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, when they had that, that's part of this.
That's how it all started.
That's how, yeah.
Brian, one of the executive producers, 2 directors, and even his own driver.
He always stay in shape. That's why I was shocked when they said something went wrong with him. Well, that's not me keeping it real. That ain't me.
And I literally was like, it was one of those moments where I just couldn't, like, everything out of me. I just started bursting into tears.
Those of you who grew up with cheesy 90s rom-coms must have known Cameron Diaz as the queen of the genre. Cameron has not graced our screens for the past 8 years, and we all definitely felt her absence. Thankfully, the star decided to give us one last movie before she bids farewell to Hollywood forever this time. She was probably expecting an experience of a lifetime with her longtime friend Jamie Foxx, but things went awry really fast. Jamie suffered a mysterious medical complication that seems suspiciously like poisoning. After a lot of mystery and drama, we finally found out what exactly happened to Jamie Foxx, thanks to Cameron Diaz.
There's an individual that's extremely close to the Fox.
Now, I don't like that, and I don't stamp and approve a lot of these content creator videos because they be capping. Like, I don't like that. Cameron Diaz did not tell us what happened. Let me just put that out there. But like I said, I like the breakdown of the video, and I like how it pretty much put everything that's been said all into one clip, if y'all get what I'm saying, into one video.
He's making a lot of enemies on the set. Several outlets are reporting the actor suffered a major meltdown on set.
Sources are saying that he had an entire meltdown on set.
Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, when they had that,
Jamie seemed to be having a hard time on set, the source said. There have been some issues on set, and Jamie has had a major meltdown over it all. All reports from the shooting say the same thing. Jamie had been a massive bully during the entirety of the shooting, and people on set were done with him. A source told the media that even though Jamie was working really hard on the project, being mean to people was totally unacceptable. Jamie's throwing his heart and soul into the project and is clearly under a huge amount of pressure. But again, he doesn't need to be a total to people. Things got...
Now, see, and then I wondered, I'm sorry, y'all, if it go back, if it have to rewind, because a lot of times when I'm hitting the pause, it will just go back and I have to try to find where we left off at. But anyway, it seemed like to me a lot of these news reporters or bloggers or whatever was getting their if they was getting information from private sources, because like I told y'all about the private and the public sector in the very beginning, it seemed like to me that the people on set, all of them together, everybody, I don't know if this could be true, this is the reason why they all said it, but it seemed like to me everybody on set all had the same story. Do y'all get like, it seemed like everybody all had matching stories. He was acting like an ass, you know, he was under a lot of pressure, and it was like that was the narrative that they first was created, they was putting out there. I don't know if I see real, you know, too far into things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I see so far into things, but everybody on set was really saying the same thing. Right? You know, and like I said, I don't know if they was all conspiring together to come up with this, or if this was his real, you know, he was under a real lot of, you know, stress and pressure, and this is what was going on, which could have caused a stroke. Right? Being for real. It's either one way or the other to me. Like the whole Diddy thing to me is out the window. That's just me. I'm not trying to convince nobody. That's just me. Like I said, let's talk about it.
Got bad as soon as filming started. Jamie, who's already known for being overbearing on set, completely went off the rails when someone tried to scam him out of $40,000 by offering him a fake Rolex watch. This led to Jamie getting so mad he halted filming. Not only this, he then got into everyone's bad books when he decided to fire 5 people during his meltdown.
He had an entire meltdown on set after firing.
Okay, so they basically saying that somebody tried to scam him. I forgot how much it was, y'all. Do y'all remember? Was it 50,000? I forgot. Somebody tried to scam him and sell him a fake Rolex, right? And so this caused a serious meltdown. Huh? To where he got the fire and everybody, huh? He didn't get, they didn't say he got scammed. Listen to words. They didn't say, you know, Jamie Foxx got scammed. No, clearly Jamie Foxx is a man that knows the difference between a fake Rolex and a real Rolex. And he probably had an attitude at the fact, man, get that out of my face, you know, whatever. But y'all want us to believe that he got so upset and he was so far gone to where he had a mental breakdown because somebody even tried him. They tried him. So he had a mental meltdown because somebody tried to scam him, y'all. Okay, so he had a mental meltdown and he got the fire and everybody. This is what I mean when I say this don't make sense to me. It don't.
One of the executive producers, 2 directors, and even his own driver.
No one at the set wanted to follow through with Jamie's spontaneous decision, but they had to do it. And of course, they weren't happy about it. The source said, one staffer has been sacked, and there are investigations after someone tried to get access to 33,000 pounds, $60,000 US in cash from Jamie Foxx. It sounds as though they tried to offer up a Rolex watch as part of the deal, but now there's an investigation into everything going on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I went back. So somebody tried to get $60,000. Damn, I be messing up. Every time I hit this play button.
He's making a lot of enemies on this.
Massive blow to the film, which has already experienced a few issues.
Most of y'all heard this stuff already before anyway. But yeah. So somebody tried to, they didn't say they got him for it. They tried to get the money from him, and then they offered up the Rolex. Okay, so now you done made it sound even more weird. So they tried to get some money from him, and then they offered up the Rolex as reparations for something that they tried to get. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. But really the thing that really, you know, that really got to me is all of this stuff happened on set within the time frame of them filming this movie. A lot of stuff just recently, it seemed like it was just falling apart right before, and I mean recently, like right before he was hospitalized, it just seemed like everything was falling apart. He, from what they say, he was stressed out. Somebody tried to scam him. They found some bombs. Now, is there an investigation on these bombs? Are they investigating? Because we haven't heard anything else about that. So that just already sound like, to me, somebody tried to unalive him before whatever happened to him happened. You get what I'm saying? If it was some bombs in his dressing room, I don't know about Cameron Diaz, if they just kind of said that to try to make it seem like he wasn't targeted, but I definitely feel like he was. And I feel like he was targeted on the set of that movie. And I feel like a lot of the people that's allowing everybody to go along with this Diddy narrative, they're allowing that to happen because they know that that's taking people's eyes, and they talk off of the people that really was last seen with him, and that was saying that he was acting erratic, and they was saying that nobody wanted to work with him. Like, we taking our focus and are talking our attention off of these people. And we buying into the Diddy thing, when really, if you watch the Diddy video, because a few of the people that I talked to, they hadn't even seen the video. They hadn't even seen the video. I promise you, I talked to 2 people that told me they hadn't. I said, have you seen the video? Because I was waiting on them to tell me what did he say that would have Diddy so mad that he would come after him, especially on the set of his movie. And make it look like, and then let somebody else, be the culprit of doing whatever Diddy paid them to do, and let them get possibly blamed for, like, it just didn't make sense to me. And so I'm like, I do believe that the rabbit hole goes deep, but I think that we just looking in the wrong place. And that's what caused me to actually come out of hiding out my little cubby hole and speak on it today. Because I'm always rapping my people, but it just, things got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about black people. If you a white person and you know what's up, you know truth, you love truth, you my people too. But this right here, y'all, like, I'm not biting it. I definitely think that it was something going on. And then also, like, look at this, y'all. The fact that they had a body double. Okay. They had a body double, like, on standby, like, straight up ready to go. Okay. Like, straight up on standby, like they just knew. And so my question is, now I know they have stunt doubles. Don't get me wrong, okay? And I've seen the making of movies. I've seen where, and I'm talking about like on TV, where you see like the making of movies, and they show how, the actor cannot do a certain part, and they use the stunt double. The stunt double doesn't necessarily look like that person. It might just have the same clothing on, a wig on, whatever the case, but the facial features is not straight up similar or alike. Do y'all hear me? Is it common for them to just have a body double on standby, ready to go to finish the movie? Is that common? Because I don't remember hearing, they had a stand-in, a body double ready for Fast and the Furious after Paul Walker passed away. They had a stunt double, or a clone, is what some people was calling it, ready to go, ready to finish working. Or whatever movies. I don't remember hearing that. And so the fact that they just had this body double, this stunt double, not stunt double, I keep calling it, but a body double, because they also had a stunt double who don't look like Jamie at all, but he was just doing a lot of the stunt scenes, and he was dressed like Jamie. But y'all, they had a freaking body double look-alike. Okay. On standby, ready to go. So to me, yeah. And to me, and this is just my own personal opinion, because, I'm traveling down this rabbit hole, but I haven't really been down there yet, too far deep. But I'm really thinking that something jumped off between Cameron and Jamie. That's what I'm thinking, to where Cameron did not want to work with him no more. I don't think it was like a whole collective decision, like, oh, he just so erratic, nobody want to work with him, none of us want to deal with him. Myself personally, like, my spirit don't tell me that that's what it was. My spirit tell me more of like it was just a thing with him and one individual. And Cameron, they wanted so bad for her this was like a big debut, a big deal for Hollywood to get her back on the acting scene. This was a big deal for her. So if you ask me, I think that it was more of a conflict between Jamie and Cameron not wanting to work with Jamie. And I think it got so intense to where she was almost about to quit. So they had to get rid of him. And I'm not talking about like unalive him, but get rid of him and finish out the scenes with a body double. Now, what happened to where, you know, it got to the point to where, okay, well, we want to unalive him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, but I definitely feel like this was something that was definitely planned out, especially if it was, you know, the whole thing about it being a bomb in his dressing room. If that was the case, then I know that this stuff was planned out. Y'all, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? And God probably just spared his life the first time, and then the second time, you know, and then now that would make sense as to why his daughter was hiding him and hiding information. Now I'm trying to wrap everything up so it'll be worth y'all time of sitting here wasting y'all time talking to me. I'm trying to wrap everything up now, okay? Because I'm gonna make it make sense. Now we will understand why his daughter is putting only so much information out there. Because we could be talking about some big wig people involved that did this to him. And so, you know, it could be just talk amongst his private circle of friends as to what's really going on. That's why you have people like Nia Long, the girl that played Fancy. I can't remember her real name, but that's why you have certain people that was saying, okay, we praying for him. A long list of people that was coming forth saying they was praying for him all along, while we thinking, okay, well, I thought he was on his way to recovery. What's going on? So maybe they know something that we don't. And I think it's even bigger than Diddy. And yeah, I think it's big. I think that you can get bigger than Diddy. I know Diddy worth $1 billion, but at the same time, Diddy, I don't think that Diddy have that much firepower, manpower as he did in the 90s when he was like affiliated with, was it the Crips? Yeah. You know, and I just, you know, right now, I just don't see that. Like I don't even see what would be his motive. I don't even see that. I just think it's deeper than that. And I think that could be the reason why his daughter is only saying so much and using a play of words pretty much. So that's my take on everything. I definitely think it was planned because they had this stunt double, like, to me, just ready to go, ready to wrap up the movie and finish the movie. You know, so my prayers and stuff is out for Jamie Foxx, because I know him and his daughter have a lot of, you know, new things. I think it's called We Are Family. They have a game show or something coming out. And so, yeah, my prayers and stuff is with them. I hope much success with them. And I hope much success with his recovery process. But I'm really wondering two things. And I'm going to tell y'all what I want to just kind of like put y'all in my head real quick. I'm wondering if they tried to Kanye West him, because they kept saying, you know, everybody was saying, okay, well, he acting just, you know, he just flipping it now. We can't even work with him now. He just uncontrollable now. So I'm wondering if they tried to Kanye West him, because he is like Kanye West, and he did say that he shared a similar experience to Kanye West. Or I'm wondering, B, did they try to poison him or do something to him? Or C, did they stress that man out so much to where he almost had a stroke? He had a stroke. Not almost, I'm sorry, to where he had a stroke. I'm thinking A, B, or C. You know, I'd like to hear from y'all. What y'all think? Because I'm going to get off real soon. I just wanted to drop a live and talk to y'all about it. I don't want to come in here and talk to y'all about it, because to me, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. I hope my sound and everything been good, because like I said, I'm still kind of playing around. I'm actually in my hair office. Yeah, so this is my first time being in here doing it live. So I don't really know how the sound came off, but in the videos and stuff like that. But let me tell y'all, you know, I've heard worse said about Diddy than what Jamie said. And I wish I could have for those that haven't seen the video and haven't heard 50 Cent dragging them. Okay. I wanted to play it, but I didn't get a chance to, didn't get around to it. But anyway, just go watch it, go find it if y'all haven't seen it, and just try to make it make sense, you know, and y'all will realize what I'm talking about. Like it don't make sense at all. So me myself personally, I don't think that's what was going on. But anyway, I didn't want to make this live too long. I love you guys. I thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I will be on here again to kind of maybe talk about this some more and kind of go down that rabbit hole. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, and you guys have a good night. And drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think of where I'm headed down this rabbit hole, and let me know what y'all think happened or that's going on. Okay. All right, you guys. I am praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me. Y'all have a nice night.